We're in Kyoto. It's absolutely incredible. We loved our time here. Can't wait to show you it all. This is Kiyomizu-dera temple. We've gotten here at 6:20 a.m. Sunrise is at 6:30, and it's meant to be one of the best places in Kyoto for sunrise or sunset. This is the old street in Kyoto where you'll see it on Instagram everywhere. It's completely famous. It's got a beautiful view going out into the old part of Kyoto where all the old buildings are. There's lots of souvenir stores. It's really pretty. We're here at just about 6:30. The sun's rising. There's a slight drizzle of rain, so it's really moody. And there has been a little crowd here. They've dispersed, so you definitely need to get to these streets early to avoid any sort of crowd. They're getting very, very busy as we're walking down, and around that was the main viewpoint where everyone's stopping to have photos, and it is a really beautiful viewpoint, but it is about 7 a.m. and there's already people here, so you got to get up early and just wait for your moment if you want a really beautiful picture. And you can see there's also cars. There are tons of people here having photos. Behind us there are people having wedding photos and tons of people trying to take turns to take photos, but they just can't because there's too many, so people are just going in front of you. And the Five Towers temple behind us here is one of the most famous things. So that's what everyone wants in the background of their pictures, but to have a moment on the street like this that's really quiet is so rare, so we're soaking it up. It's a pretty gruesome display of faces here. And as you can see, there are different ways to get around. You can stroll them, you can take a ride on one of the rickshaws that are pulled by Japanese men, or there are taxis that go through here, but I think that's not the way to do it. This is another really good view of the five-story temple. It comes up through the middle of this street. I'll put a pin on the Google map below in the description so you can get it, but it's pretty majestic. This is one of the places you can book to have a traditional tea ceremony. It's set in a beautiful garden overlooking a pond. Beautiful. This is Yasaka Koshindo Temple, and it represents a monkey with bound hands and feet. And you can see monkeys around the place. Fans for every occasion. This is one of the many shops in Japan. I've seen them in Tokyo and Kyoto now, where you can buy a ring and get it fitted to your finger, whichever finger you choose. It takes, depending on the metal, up to 60 minutes, but it's a really cute souvenir. It says that if you touch these statues with your right hand, it brings happiness in marriage and love. So better give them a rub with my right hand so that the next 18 years comes on strong. All right, we're at Family Mart and we have to try a couple more of the viral things here in Japan. We've got the Starbucks Macadamia Chocolate Merry Latte, bit of an iced coffee, iced chocolate, apparently very, very good. So maybe we'll try that first. We've also got the grapes. Let's get started with the drink first. It's a really nice iced chocolate with a hint of coffee and tastes like macadamia. It's good. You want to try it? I'm very excited for this. I've heard these are excellent. Oh, okay, these smell like bubble gum. It's ice cream. They're balls that look like grapes. They're meant to be grapes. They're meant to taste just like grapes. Definitely not a grape flavour, I don't think. Very bubblegum, very nice. I wouldn't get them again, but I like them. Japanese viral foods. We're here at Hanamikoji-dori in Kyoto, and it is a very famous street. It's in the Gion area, and it's known for having lots of geishas walking around. If you're going to see them, the real ones, this is where it will be, or the makos. And there are lots of tea houses where you can take a tea and be hosted by geishas playing games and things like that. So we're going to go have a stroll down. This is Shinbashi-dori. It's a street that intersects the other street that we're walking up, which is really charming and old. One half of it is modern and not so nice, and this is a really charming old street. So we're going to stroll down here. You can see one of the carriages are here, ready for people to be pulled around, and there's a really cute canal. This is Pontocho Street. It is one of the old streets in Kyoto, and it's one of the areas you can see geisha as well. It's lined with bamboo buildings, and it's been known as an excitement and pleasure district in Kyoto. This is Jiko knife. It is beautiful. The knives here are incredible, really high quality. They start at about $400, so it is for the serious knife buyer, but they are just so perfect. The blades are engraved, some of them, and honestly, if I was going to buy a knife in Japan, this is where I'd be doing it, so make sure to come here. I'm loving it. It's super charming. There are bars and restaurants on each side of us as we're walking down. There's locals and there's tourists wandering about. It's really, really pretty, and it's an absolute must visit when you're here. This is another one of the little stores that you've got to stop into when you're wandering this alleyway. It's got the cutest little ceramics and chopsticks and things in there, and they've all got a rabbit themed, and the sake cups I'm in love with. They've got a little sake cup with a rabbit inside. We've come up to Kyoto Engine Ramen for some lunch. They do a gluten-free ramen, they do regular ramen, and they also do vegan ramen. It's a good spot here in Kyoto. Alright, we are at Kyoto Engine Ramen, and I have got a huge bowl of gluten-free ramen. Very exciting. Mike's got regular miso ramen. It's really nice. This is a secret sauce, so it's a chili gin that you can add to your ramen to get a little bit of an extra kick. Alright, we got the secret ingredient, the chili gin, which is so good, and Mike loves it, so he's putting it in by the soup spoon. And it has some kick to it, for sure. It's good. Using our Sushi card. We're heading out to the bamboo forest today, so it's a huge patch of bamboo you walk through. It's looking busy early on, and we're here at 7 a.m. The train's just approaching. We're going to go now. We're at the bamboo forest. It is just after 7 o'clock, and it is already got some people out here. It's a Sunday, so it's going to be busier anyway. It's really beautiful. So the bamboo trees are really tall, and they kind of create like a covered roof, I guess, over the pathway. The pathway's quite long, so you can walk right up to the end, but there are people all along it as you go, and it's really peaceful and nice. So I recommend coming out here, but definitely get here early. And I think if we did it again, we'd come out maybe at 6 o'clock, so aim for 6. We walk through the bamboo forest, and if you turn right at the end of it, you're going to come to this little shrine. It's really cute. You put a donation in the box, walk up, and then you can ring the bell and make a prayer. All right, we are out at the Arashiyama train station. It's not part of the JR line. It's called a romantic train. It's the Sagano Romantic Train, and it's just outside of Kyoto here at the Bamboo Forest. It was sold out online, so we're not quite sure how we got tickets, but we went up to the counter. It opens at 8:35, and we got ourselves 2 tickets. So I feel very lucky, and it's meant to be a really beautiful train trip with lots of autumn colours. So looking forward to doing it, and should be lovely. Time to go catch the train. Checking in. Scan. Arigato. Oh, it's so cute. So we go this way.
Basket and number 1. Okay. Basket and number 1. 1号車の方から。9時5分発サマナイチロットここは目赤行きです。列車は全車指定席です。指定されも車内限定発売で1枚1400円です。ぜひお気軽に。
So romantic.
次のおそろ小細駅に到着いたします。電車時間は。Thank you for taking a Sagano Romantic Train today.
This is the romantic train, the Sagano Romantic Train. It is really cute. Big windows inside, open air, so you can see everything coming past you. We sat on the right-hand side from the bamboo forest up to Kamokia, I think you pronounce it, and we got the most views. So if you're coming one way, sit on the right-hand side if it's possible. Our seats were 2C and 2D, and they were excellent. And if you're doing return, then obviously you get the best of both worlds. From the romantic train, we hopped off there. It costs 880 yen per person. You can return for exactly the same price, but we decided to hop out, and we're taking the JR line back into Kyoto, and we're going to go check out a shrine. Let's go. We're using our Sushi card while we're here in Japan, and you can either get a physical card like Mike because he has an Android phone, or if you have an Apple phone, you can get the Sushi app on your iPhone. It's really handy. It shows all of your travels. You can top it up easy, and all you do to leave and enter is tap through and it comes off your card. We've just arrived at the Kitano Tenmangu Shrine here in Kyoto. It's one of the free shrines that you can visit, so there's no entrance fee. It looks really big and beautiful, so we're going to head in. So the idea is you write your prayers and wishes on the card, and then you hang it here for it to come true. We've walked down to the Kyoto National Garden, and we're going to head inside and have a look. The Imperial Palace is also located inside, but we're going to check out the gardens today. I love these big gates. This is the Shirokuma Shrine, and it was for the goddess of music who was worshipped here, so we'll have a little walk through. This is Higashi, and was built in 1272. It's a very old building, and we're going to go check out what we can see. So the entrance is free into the temple, but you do have to take your shoes off. So I've taken mine off, and I'm going to head on in, have a look. When you come to Japan, make sure to bring a stamp book with you. We haven't done it, but there are these little free stamps everywhere around temples, shrines and railway stations, and I'm going to stamp my hand for an example. You'll get a shrine stamp at most of the shrines that you go to. This is the main gate of Fushimi Inari Shrine. It is guarded by the foxes that are the saints of the shrine. And we're going to head through the shrine to the big Shinto gates. We're here at, I think it's just on 6:54. So we've got the first train out. And you need to because it gets busy. Like how some have balls in their mouth, some have sticks in their mouth. We're climbing to the top of the shrine, and it's a long way up. It takes about an hour or so. There's about 3 rest areas, and I had heard that it got quieter as you went up, but that's not the case. We're here on a Thursday, and it's really busy. We're almost to the top of the shrine, I think, and there's a rest stop area where you can see views out over Kyoto, which is really nice. We're heading back down the shrine now, and it's a lot easier going down than it is going up, but you still get the same beautiful views of the temple or of the Shinto shrine, which is really nice. It's 9:25 and we're leaving. It's getting really busy now. When we came it was slightly busy, but it was still easy to find your own little space. Now there's a lot of people turning up, the tour guides are turning up, so definitely a place to come early, or I think really late, like after the sun starts to set. It might be really nice and probably a lot quieter. I've decided to take one of the carriage rides around old Kyoto, so I'm just waiting for my carriage boy to hurry up and get started. Go faster, carriage boy. Okay. We've done it. Successful. We went to check out Nishiki Markets. It was amazing. There was an incredible amount of food on offer, from sushi to sake. There was everything you can imagine, and lots of souvenir shops. We really loved walking around here and came back a couple of times. Mike was looking at going in for a little meal, but apparently he is not welcome because he doesn't speak fluent Japanese. Only in Kyoto. We're here at the Samurai and Ninja Museum. It's just upstairs here, and we're going to go in and do the tour. It's really sounds really incredible. You do a guided tour, and then you get to throw ninja stars, and you get to dress up as a samurai. So it sounds awesome, and it's really affordable. So go check it out. Alrighty, thank you. This is so nice.
Go ninja.
2, 1, shoot.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Samurai we got here.
お客様前失礼いたします。お待たせいたしました。
Arigato.
ありがとう。失礼いたします。はい、少々お待ちください。お客様前失礼いたします。
We really loved our time at the Samurai Museum and highly recommend it. Mike went and had an Ichiran Ramen for his dinner, and then we jumped back on the bus to head back to our hotel. We stayed at M's hotel. It was clean, comfortable, location was convenient, and the room was really big. Another hotel we highly recommend is the Park Hyatt Kyoto. Honestly, perfect location. While we're in Kyoto, we did a day trip out to Nara, and we had the most fantastic day. We fed all the deer that we could find, ate some delicious fresh mochi, watched the mochi show, and did some shopping. And I've made a vlog up on it, so you can check it out on our channel. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to our channel. It really helps support us. See you next time.